Ann Eichelberg, undergraduate advisor for the Feminist Studies major at UCSC.
I've been with the department for 6 years, and it's my honor to help students navigate through this major and to find opportunities and ways to enrich their experience and learning outcomes. We're privileged to have professors who are preeminent in the world of feminist movements, and students are often attracted to the exciting research they are engaged in.
My name is Madhavi Murthy. I'm an associate professor and undergraduate studies director in the Feminist Studies department.
I'm interested in discursive analysis. I'm interested in the kinds of stories broadly that are told on various topics that help us make sense of the world.
Hi, I'm Jenny Kelly. I'm an associate professor of feminist studies and critical race and ethnic studies at UC Santa Cruz. My research is on Palestine. My most recent book is Invited to Witness: Solidarity Tourism Across Occupied Palestine. And the book that I'm working on now is Detours, a Decolonial Guide to Palestine, which is part of a series of decolonial alternative guidebooks at Duke University Press.
Hi everyone, I'm Marisol Lebron. I'm an associate professor of press and feminist studies at UC Santa Cruz. I work on policing and protests and state violence in contemporary Puerto Rico and Latinx communities. I am the author of Policing Life and Death, Race, Violence, and Resistance in Puerto Rico and Against Puerto Rico, Lessons from the Verano Boricua. I'm also the co-editor of Aftershocks of Disaster, which is about the effects of Hurricane Maria in Puerto Rico. And right now I'm working on a project about policing and the history of policing in U.S. Latinx communities.
The UCSC campus is set in a redwood forest with views all across the Monterey Bay.
It's a beautiful campus.
This is hands down one of the most beautiful campuses that I've been at. And so I think you can't beat it.
Being able to sort of study in this beautiful place is invaluable. And I think that the sort of movement work that happens on our campus is also what makes it what it is. So I think that undergrads are introduced here to so many different ways to do movement work on our campus. There are so many different organizations that I think really allow students to do their own research in ways that contribute to that movement work.
The UCSC Institute of the Arts and Sciences is the Central Coast's premier university art and research center. Through groundbreaking national caliber art exhibitions and social justice initiatives, IAS creatively educates students and the public about urgent issues impacting our society with innovative approaches to art and equity. Each spring, the Feminist Studies department produces the Feminist Undergraduate Research Symposium, a half-day event where feminist studies majors and affiliated students from across campus are invited to present their work.
We involved our undergraduate student representatives from the very beginning of the organization of that symposium. Featuring and showcasing undergraduate research also worked as a community building space.
This year, thanks to a grant, the symposium will be expanded to include local community college and high school students as well as the greater community. Prospective transfer students will be invited to attend this event.
It's a really important contribution of our department that we think about feminism really capaciously. So we think about comparative colonialisms, anti-colonial work, Palestine, military occupation, diaspora, exile. So these kinds of questions that are central to fields like feminist studies, fields like critical race and ethnic studies, fields like Asian American studies, and as feminist subjects of study.
The faculty are really supportive of students doing projects that might be considered non-traditional, right? So either on topics that are non-traditional or that use like methods or approaches that are non-traditional.
One of the beautiful things I think about Santa Cruz is that if you're doing research projects as an undergrad, there are multiple ways to do that, right? One of those ways is to have a lot of conversations with different faculty members who can guide you in different ways. Your advisors and your mentors are really willing and able and present to guide you through doing work across multiple departments and even across divisions.
The real energy and passion in the department lies in the undergraduate program and in our undergraduate students.
Feminist Studies majors are some of the most dynamic students on campus. In addition to majoring in Feminist Studies, they're often double majoring in disciplines like critical race and ethnic studies, politics, psychology, environmental studies, and biology.
Who is a feminist studies student? Everyone and anyone who's interested in making a difference in the world and fighting for social justice. Anyone interested in gaining a robust education that builds strong reading, writing, research, analysis, critical thinking, and collaboration skills. Anyone looking for the tools with which to push back against disinformation, class and culture warfare, and systemic oppression. Who's a feminist studies student? Everyone.